In this training video, we'll be going over mobile app navigation. Now, the program on a mobile app is almost identical to on the internet system, but there's some differences on how to get into forms and edit forms and do certain things. So I'm gonna take you through all the different things that are different and just show you all that. So we're in the dashboard here. If you want to go down at the bottom here, you'll see the projects, settings tab, standards tab, equipment tab, and then training. Inside the projects, if you want to go to like the index page, you'll click up here on the top left hand corner, and it'll let you select dashboard, projects list, or new project. And then you'll have contact us and calendar. So if we want to go to project list, click on project list, and it'll bring up all of our projects that we have in this system. If you want to filter by the year, you can do the year up at the top left. You can filter by status. You can select in progress, completed, or removed. Filter by team. If you want to look at just one of your teams, you can select like Team 1 and it'll show you all the Team 1 jobs. If you select Team 4, it'll show you all the Team 4 jobs. Or if you select filter by team, it'll show all of them. Now if you want to go into a job, what you would do is you would swipe that line to the right, and you would see your blue button with your edit symbol there. You can just click on that and it will take you inside of that project. Form is exactly the same for the call report. That's the first page that pops up when you go into the project. If you want to go to your other forms, you would click on your symbol up here in the top left, and it would list all the forms that you have for this project. You can go into any of these forms, or you can go back. You have this back arrow that will select you back to the index page. You click on it again. So here, let's go back into this project. So swipe right. If you want to delete a job or remove it, you swipe to the left, and you click on the trash can, and that will remove that job. Let's go inside this project. We'll go into some of the forms and show you some of the differences. Your project scope form, if you go into that, it'll list your first area, which is the master bath. Everything else is pretty much the same. It'll go from your left column down, and then it'll start on your right column. So it'll show you the whole page here, the whole scope form. If there's two pages, you would click on the right arrow next to the one that's got the highlight in blue. If you want to go to the miscellaneous page, you would select miscellaneous. It's in orange, and it turns blue, and this is your miscellaneous page. And if you want to get out of your miscellaneous page and go back to your first page, you would select miscellaneous again, and it brings you back to page 1. If you want to go to a different affected area, click up here where it says master bath in the down arrow, and it lists all your affected areas for this project. And then you can select which one you want to go into. And this is a scope form for this affected area, master bedroom. You can type in your square footage, overall square footage, or you can do the calculator just like on the system on the internet, and then type in your dimensions and hit OK. Same thing on the internet system. You select on each one, and regular hours, after hours, or a check box X, or one more time, 4 times if you want to remove it. Quantities, just use your finger or stylus pen to select on quantity. Type in how much you want. That's a scope form. Looks like everything's about the same. To like a work authorization form. I think everything here is pretty much self-explanatory. If you want to add notes, it's already locked, so we'd have to remove the signatures, add your notes, tap on where you would sign, get your signature, your company signature, save. So that's all the same. Customer responsibility form, it's a little bit different where you set equipment. Now if you want to set equipment, you're going to select this bottom right hand blue button circle here, and it's going to bring up all your equipment that's available. If you want to set one of these pieces of equipment, just touch on available for status, and it brings up your different options here. You want to touch set. If you want to do this next one, we'll set a couple of them here, and then it removes them from the list because they're not available anymore. To get off of this page and go back to your customer responsibility form, you click this left arrow up at the top left hand corner. It takes you back to the page, and it added those 3 items to your form. Now when you want to go pick it up, you would actually swipe that row, that piece of equipment to the right, and you can pick it up. And then it puts your date for pickup date. Now if you want to mark one as missing, this AM2, second from the bottom one, you swipe left and you touch on missing. Confirm that it is missing. You want to mark it as missing, and it adds as missing. See this bottom one, we'll go ahead and pick it up. So that's a little bit different than the internet-based system that we have. Signatures are all the same. Let's go into, to add dates, you would actually select this little cogwheel in the blue circle down at the bottom right hand corner, and it brings up a calendar. Select the calendar, and then it brings your dialog box for your dates. All 3 of the affected areas are selected. Click on the calendar, select the dates that you would like, beginning and ending, and then hit confirmed at the bottom, and then select OK, and it brings up your dates here. 4/3 was your initial inspection date, and then 4/4/2019 was your second date that you added. Same thing with the other one. You would select your structures and your materials, and then put in your readings. See your psychrometric report. It's the same thing as the moisture map. You would select the cogwheel down the blue circle in the right hand corner to add your calendar dates. So that's the same as your moisture map. Everything else is the same. You just enter your readings. Your Contact Us button will be down at the bottom of this list of forms. Contact Us, your calendar, email, save, and photos and videos. Calendar is a little bit different. If you go into the calendar, it's going to show this week's. The blue number is today's date. If you want to look at a monthly one, just grab it and pull it down, and it will bring you to your monthly view. If you want to add a meeting or something to the calendar, just select the date. Say we want to do it on April 12th on that Friday. Just select that date, and you would click on this plus symbol down in the bottom right hand blue circle. You type in a event title. It should be meeting. Select your date. It's today's date. We'll put it was like the 12th, I think. Today, I think it was April 12th, I think it was, yeah, the Friday. And it's going to start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we'll add the date, start date. Confirm. End date, you can do that. April 12th, 2 o'clock. So it's only going to be an hour long. And then you can choose a color, which color you want. Just grab the little thing, and or you can touch on here somewhere and add what color you want. Then hit OK. Drag down to your monthly calendar. And if you looked in April 12th, you'll see it right here on April 12th. It's a pinkish looking color. And if you want to see that date, just click on that date and it'll show you what you have scheduled and your event title. So that's your calendar. The top right hand corner is your log out symbol, has the arrow inside the circle. We can go to one of these other deals here. If you hit the back arrow at the top left hand corner, it takes you back to your index page. New project. If you select that, you want to add a new project, it's going to bring the dialog box for all the forms that you want to select for that project. Drop down for your scope form, and then just hit save, and it brings you inside that project. If you go back into the index, it'll show that top line as your new project added. That's the major differences between the mobile app and the internet system. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, do not hesitate to contact us through the Contact Us button, which you can get to by selecting that symbol up at the top left-hand corner and tapping on the Contact Us button. Thank you.